Hello, this is Doris Sander with Cocoa Daisy, and I mentioned a few days ago on Instagram that I was using a personal planner. I was beginning to use a personal planner as a second planner for some of my planning needs, and I've gotten a lot of requests to share what I'm doing with the second planner. And I hadn't really intended to do that because I've only been using it. I mean, I had intended to tell you more about it eventually after I'd been using it a month or two. But since I got so many requests right away, I thought I would go ahead and explain what I'm doing now. And then after I've used it for a while, sometime mid-May, I'll come back and give you an update of how it's working out. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I'm doing since everyone is asking. So most of you know I use a Midori style monthly insert from Cocoa Daisy. We call it a Daisy Dory. I use this for my planning. This is what my weekly planning looks like, and this works extremely well for me. Yes. So there are lots of videos on my channel about my monthly planning. I make a new video every month. So that's that. But this is what my regular planning looks like. It's just, like everybody else, I make lists and I cross things out as I do them. But this is a great idea as a second planner if you've got a hobby that you're really enthusiastic about, or you work for yourself and you want to be accountable. So this is kind of an accountability thing with me. So I've started helping out coordinating the planner team at Cocoa Daisy. So I want to be accountable to that job and make sure that I get things done. And there's not a set plan for what I need to do. It's not like my regular job where I know what I have to do every day. It's kind of something that I need to be proactive about and organized and get things done and figure out new things to do and brainstorm and whatnot. So this is a great idea for that kind of thing. If you're working for yourself, or as I said, a hobby or something you're really enthusiastic about and want to jump in and make sure you're doing it on a daily basis or weekly basis. So this is kind of the opposite of my normal planning. The other one where I showed you where I write things down, I cross them off as I do them. This is kind of the reverse of that. So let me just go ahead and explain it. What I'm doing on the week at a glance, on the week on one page, I'm outlining my week, one major thing that I want to do every day. So this is for next week, the week of the 11th. So first off, I looked back at my month at a glance and I saw what I needed to do the week of the 11th. And I have 2 blog posts for the planner team and a scrapbook post. So I have those 3 things that I'm for sure I need to do. So I found some stamp sets, some old stamp sets from Cocoa Daisy that I wanted to use this month. This is not a planner that I intend to just, I've got too many paper projects in my life, so I can't really invest a lot of time in this, but it's fun to add a little bit of pretty. So let me bring it a little closer. You can see I'm just using this one. This is an old ink pad. I'm really liking it. I never liked chalk ink before, but for this I really like it. I might get more of those eventually, but you can see I've just stamped, I stamped the pencils for those 2 planner blog posts and then this pen for the scrapbook team blog post. And then I used the little cloud stamp for the brainstorming. I thought that was cute. And probably next month I'll get a new color and dig out some a new set of old stamps to use for the month, just to change things up and use my stamps more. But I don't intend to change it every week and be creative. I just want it to be a little bit pretty, but not too much work. So that's that. So I have the blog post in, and then I added my brainstorming session and some team emails and some Facebook posts for our Facebook planner group. So now I have my week outlined. I have a game plan for what I want to accomplish in the week. And then from there, I have it marked with my little tab marker. As the week progresses, this is the week of the 11th. So what I will do then, this is blank. There's nothing on it right now. Every day I sit down and I list out what I accomplished that day. You know, I get home from school and I write down whatever I've done so far. And then I can sit there and think, well, what else can I do this evening to get a few more things done? So let me show you last week, which last week is the first week that I did this, so that you'll have a better idea of how this is working. So this is my upcoming week that I have ready to go. And then this is last week. So last week I did the same thing. I stamped my little categories that I knew about and then filled in one other major task each day. And then this one you see where I marked things off. This one I did some further brainstorming. So I wanted to send out a team email. So I sat there and I thought, what categories do I want to talk about in the email? So I brainstormed the different categories that I wanted to cover in that email. And then as I sat down and wrote the email, I crossed them off as I did them. So that worked really well. I can do the same thing with brainstorming. I can sit down and, okay, I want to brainstorm today. What are the topics that I want to cover? So I can list them there and then go back, you know, and brainstorm each one and cross it off as I do it. So that's what I'm doing. Week at a glance, and then the 2 weeks, the week on 2 pages, same thing. So as I said before, on the one that I have ready for next week, I start the week out blank. And every afternoon or evening, I sit down and write down what I've done so far and think if there's anything else I need to do. I'll check my week at a glance and see if I've done the one thing I said I wanted to do. So like for Friday was a crazy busy day. Work has been crazy with state testing, and I had to get my son ready for camp and yada yada. So Friday I didn't get much done, and I see Friday I was supposed to do a Facebook post in our group. So I still know I want to do that, so I'll just do it this weekend and, you know, write it down as I do it. And yeah, Wednesday was really productive. So you can see that I feel so much more accountable writing down what I've done and thinking what else I need to do each day. And the system's really working for me. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope I've explained it well. But yeah, let me know what you think, and if you have any more thoughts or questions, ask me about that. So additionally, this is the main idea, is to have, so let me backtrack, and I have my month at a glance. I've written on all my projects for the month, and you can see they're color coded. The colors don't mean anything other than it's visually easy to recognize that these are planner posts, these are scrapbook posts, and this is something else. I could have yellow for scrapbook posts all year long if I wanted, but I don't really care. For this color doesn't matter, except that it makes things instantly distinguishable. So the month at a glance is where I start. From there, I do each week at a glance to organize myself, and then I write down every day as I go. So that's that. And these are the personal pages. I'll give you a quick tour of what the personal pages look like in Cocoa Daisy. I I clipped this one together because I didn't think I would use this page for anything. So that way I can get to the month at a glance quickly. This I'm definitely going to use to try to, you know, not only do I want to do one major task each day, but I want to do one big thing each month. So we really need to work on our, you know, let's say our contract this month. And May is National Scrapbooking Month, so we might want to plan an online meetup for May. So I want to map out each month and come up with a major task. I think that'll be a really good idea with this page. And then there are some blank pages that I've used to brainstorm ideas, and I have them page flagged with these little kitty cats. So these are like some Facebook topics that we might want to chat about. Blog ideas for myself. This is my to-do list. So these are the things that I'm going to want to map some of them out on this month at a glance page. Or year at a glance, sorry. So many glances here. So I have all those marked with these little kitty flags. And as I go along, you know, I have more. Oh, this is too far. As I go along, I have more of those blank pages, so the kitty flags will probably move as the month goes, but those are just for brainstorming for me. And then after this big divider here, I have the daily to-do list, and I'm not really using these at the moment, but I think that someone just mentioned on the Facebook group today that they don't like, I guess this is a change, but since I didn't have this last month, I didn't know it was a change, but Saturday and Sunday are together, which, you know, kind of condenses your space for planning. So I think since this is for my part-time work, I think that I'll do more of it on Saturdays, and especially in the summers, but I'll use this for, you know, weekends. If I have a lot of hours to work on things, this would be a good place to help myself be accountable throughout a day, on a day where I have a lot of time to devote to it. So I'll probably be using these for weekend work, and then in the summer when I'm off school, I think these will be a great way to keep me going and not wasting all my days. So that's the Cocoa Daisy pages, and then let me show you just a quick tour of my new little planner. This is a Webster's Pages Color Crush, the personal size, and it is just really stinking cute. This little notepad is from Cocoa Daisy. I just stuck it in the pocket there. And I got this, I think this is from Japan, but I got it off Amy Tangerine's website. She had some for sale at one point. And then this little girl is from this month's Cocoa Daisy printable page if you're a subscriber. And I just stuck, I don't know why I put, these stickers came with the planner. They're so cute. But I don't know that I'll be really using stickers the way I'm working in this planner. So I'm going to move these back into my Midori, which is where I use them. This is the dashboard that came with the planner. I liked it a lot. It's a clear sheet and then a vellum sheet. And I showed you all of this. This I got at Target recently in the dollar spot, the notepad. And another sticker sheet that needs to go in my Midori, because I just have decided I'm not going to really do stickers in here. So moving along. And my little pen, this also came from the dollar spot, and it wasn't staying, the loop is too big for the pen because it's a very thin pen. So I found this is a little crocheted bracelet that I'd started and never finished, so I just cut it off and wrapped it around the end, and now my pen stays. So yay. And then the rest, let me show you what else came with the this. I think this is a great value, this little Color Crush planner, because you get the planner itself and then the pages. And It comes with the monthly pages in the back, which I haven't filled out yet, but I'm going to use those for sure for forward planning. And it also came with this cute little notepad in the back. And then I haven't decided, these all came with it as well, all of this, and it was like $25, so I didn't think that was bad. But I just don't know which of them I'm going to use. So there's another dashboard, and then this is some notes. I guess this is kind of brainstorming ideas. Memory keeping, so they have little day in the life sheets. I might use one of those one of these months. Lists and goals and plannings, just so cute. Menu plan. Staying inspired. This is just kind of pretty paper sheets. Love that one. And then you have your week at a glance pages, but I don't use these because I use the Cocoa Daisy ones. So I just think it's a great little value for $25, honestly. So anyway, that's what I have in here, and this is, like I said, my second planner, because this is my main planner, and some of these dates do go in here. It's not like this is not exclusive to my Cocoa Daisy planning. I definitely, you know, if I have a blog post or project due, I'll put it in here so I'll remember to think about it. But this is really to keep me accountable during the week to get stuff done. Motivating. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions that I can answer or try to answer. But thanks for watching, and thanks for being interested in my little planning projects. And I will chat with you soon. Bye.